All right. All right, everybody. I'm trying to go live here, so hopefully that is working. I think there might be a little bit of a delay, but hopefully you can hear me. And again, this is, for better or for worse, this is a test for live streaming. Even if I have a delay, I'm okay with that as long as you guys can hear me and see me. And I'm here to answer any questions that you might have. So I'm going to wait for someone to pop in. This was not anything that was scheduled. So if you just happen to be online right now and seeing me, just put a little note there in the chat. Let me know if you are seeing me and if you are hearing me, and if there are any delays between audio and visual. I would appreciate that. So hopefully this is working so that I can give you guys, a few minutes of my time. If there's anything that you want to ask, I'm here to answer. And then, of course, we will go ahead and do a live peace journey. So I'm going to wait to see if you guys are seeing me and hearing me. You guys are. Great. All right. I'm so happy that this seems to be working. And I'm sorry that I have to learn this on my own. You can. Okay, guys. Great. I'm so glad to see you. Hi. Hi, everybody. All right. This is great news. Well, maybe I need to be doing this in the afternoon. Perhaps I have better service at that time with my Wi-Fi. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we're going to spend a few minutes just talking, chatting. Any questions that you have about hypnosis, about me, about what I do, how it works. I'm here to answer your questions, and then we'll go ahead and do a live session together. So knowing that this works, I will in the future schedule this so that we can all be more prepared, and you guys can set time in your day to join me on live sessions. All right, so I'm going to check in here with the chat. So give me just a second. Hi, Stephen Wright. Hi, guys. You guys all are jumping in now. I appreciate that. We'll just give everybody a minute to get their bearings, get your headsets in. I'm wearing my own because I have to hear my voice and make sure that it's coming through the microphone here. So, all right, very good. So, guys, if you are just joining me for the first time, I always want to make sure that that I introduce myself. I don't want to assume that we've all met before. If you just found me here on YouTube, I've been here for about 2 years, but this year I'm really making some big changes to the space that I am providing for you all. And in that change, I'd like to do more live sessions with you. And I'd also like to work harder to make sure that we understand what hypnosis is and what it isn't and how it can work for you. I am a clinical hypnotherapist, so I work professionally with the subconscious mind to change unwanted thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. I'm not a magician. I don't do any hypnosis for the purpose of entertainment. Everything that I do is clinical. It is for your well-being, whether that is physical aches and pains and discomforts, emotional pains and discomforts, changes that you want but you're not really sure how to obtain, and just overall well-being. Some people enjoy hypnosis just because it feels good, and it really does feel wonderful. There's a great peace that comes with the journey. Why did I move to Atlanta? So this is a great space for us to be able to get more personal and really get to know each other. And I appreciate those kinds of questions. I have a partner of 7 years, and she is from Atlanta. So we decided to make a big change, be closer to her family. I'm from Southern California, so it felt right to make an adjustment, have some more time with her side of the family, and just get out of California and try something new. I've never lived anywhere else but Southern California, and in my mid-30s, I thought it was the right time. It felt right to just have a new adventure. So that's what I'm doing here. Not sure how long we'll stay, but it's been fun. It's been fun to be on the East Coast. All right, so everybody's hearing me. You're seeing me, that's great. And thank you for the recommendations on the Wi-Fi. I appreciate that, you guys. And I am still working on all the different ways that I can make this channel better for you. It is something that I'm not necessarily, naturally tech savvy at. So I've had to have a lot of friends help me out. And to be honest, a lot of it I've learned on my own by researching and watching videos and that kind of thing. So bear with me, okay? Any other questions having to do with hypnosis and what it is, how it works? Do you have questions about the kind of experiences that you've had? Because sometimes people have a misconception about what it's supposed to feel like. And they can be pretty hard on themselves when they feel like they didn't go deep enough. And that's an unfortunate misconception because hypnosis works on all different levels. In fact, even just now, you've already dropped into the first state of hypnosis. And that happens when you're in a conversation with someone. So, we don't necessarily black out. The things that we see in movies and television isn't exactly the most accurate depiction of what hypnosis really looks like. In fact, only about 2% of people will completely black out during a hypnotic session. It's very, very rare. And so if you're hearing my voice through the process, it's very normal. And I encourage you to just relax, to just let go. And that takes a little bit of training. It's hard for us to let go of control. So it's about just allowing your body to relax so that we can go further and deeper into the subconscious realm and get to the root of your feelings, your behaviors, and that kind of thing. And I'm seeing after hypnosis, I started to become more aware of everything. And that's the beauty of it. The journey isn't just in that 15, 20, or 30 minutes that you and I are together. It continues on, and the clarity of the mind is opened right up. So it's something that I often recommend to my clients to have a dream journal, to have any kind of journal around the time that you're going through hypnotic journeys. You are stretching those antennas up and you are collecting a lot of data and information around you. And that's a good thing. Don't be afraid of that. But also be aware that your antennas are up and you're going to be highly suggestible for a few hours, even a couple of days or weeks after a hypnotic journey. And with that, I always like to say, be careful of the types of people that you have around you. People can be very hypnotic, and sometimes it's the wrong kind of people. So make sure you're aware when those antennas are up that you're not taking in negative information and suggestions from people who may not be the most well-intentioned. Oh, reunited with your twin flame. That's fabulous. It's beautiful, wonderful. I believe in twin flames. I fully understand what that is, what you're saying. I believe that we also have soulmates, multiple soulmates in our lives. Soulmates aren't always your romantic partner, but a twin flame is most always a romantic partner. And that's wonderful that you've been able to manifest that reconnection and reuniting with your twin flame. That's beautiful. Why do people turn to hypnosis? I think this is the time for people to want to try something more holistic, more natural. We want to get away from what the Industrial Revolution told us, which was, we're machines like everything else, that we can have surgeries and we can pop pills and these are the ways to fix us. I think we're realizing now that was probably all wrong. We're not machines. We're spiritual beings, and we have a lot of amazing tools within us that we have turned our backs on. We have a deep trust issue with our own selves, with our own intuitions, with our own power. And so hypnosis is a way for people to reconnect with our truth, our tools, our power, and that intuition, that voice that has been talking to us from the very beginning, that is really, as we find out in hindsight, it's pretty right most of the time, if not all the time. So hypnosis is a way for us to stop trying to look for the answers outside of us, but to search for those answers within. I am not the person who's giving you the answer to your life. What I am is a guide. I guide you to have that conversation. I am the liaison, if I may, to help your conscious and your subconscious minds connect and have that meeting of minds. That's very sweet. Thank you to Bonker. I appreciate the compliment there. Can you do something on past life? Yes, absolutely. Many of my clients enjoy past life regression, and it isn't something that I promote. If you come to me with that request, I am there to help you achieve that journey. But not everybody believes in past lives. I do. I can say that very much so. But not everybody does. So if it is something that you're interested in, I find it to be a very powerful journey. And people are often very surprised at what they find. They usually find themselves in a different gender, a different age, different place in the world, and experiencing things that really tie into a lot of what they're experiencing in this life. And that goes to karma and learning lessons, and sometimes we have to repeat lessons or learn them from the opposite end of it, so that we get a full 360-degree view of what that feels like. So anyway, yes, to answer your question, past life regression is one of my favorite journeys. Is there a difference between meditation and hypnosis? Because I use the word interchangeably. I do too. I often tell people who are completely misguided and misinformed about hypnosis that it is very much like meditation. And I think that sometimes people even, they just have to learn how to meditate. It's not something that they always know how to do or how to start. And so this is a great way for someone to introduce meditation into their life. So it's a way for you to be able to calm your body, your mind, and your spirit and go into that deep place of meditation. If you meditate regularly on your own, you're fantastic at being in a hypnotic state of suggestibility. You can do it on your own. And generally, people who meditate a lot know how to turn those antennas towards positive manifestations and not take in the negative suggestions. This is all stuff that we have to learn again. We knew it from the start, but it does take time to undo some unhealthy habits that we've obtained over our life. And I want to say too that everybody is different. Everybody has their own experience. And some people, like I said, will go completely out. When I say that, I mean black out. And sometimes will take a few counts to come back into consciousness. They enjoy it so much. Other people will stay in kind of a floaty state of peace and calm, but they will be aware of my voice through the entire process. That is okay. The minute you feel calm, that's hypnosis. So just let yourself go. I'm glad that you guys are really connecting with meditation. I'm reading your post here about having depression, trouble executing tasks at work. I understand. Yes, meditation and hypnotherapy are very interchangeable, extremely powerful, and tools that we can use in the natural realm without so many of the things that we've been introduced to over the last 50 to 100 years of treating our bodies like machines, which we're not at all. So, and I think it's important for us to learn how to trust ourselves again. We have a hard time with that. And if we can't trust ourselves, how are we supposed to trust the people around us and have healthy, positive relationships with others? So I think that's really important. So with that, I want to make sure that you all know that I am I try to be as available to you as possible. I do have a website, which is journeywithjayni.com. You can email me there. I will get back to you. You can schedule private sessions with me, just like this. Skype sessions, phone sessions, no matter where you are in the world, I'm available to you. And if you're a subscriber here on my YouTube channel, the first session is $45. That is something you just won't find at all anywhere in this industry. Hypnosis can be upwards of $300 a session. So $45 is just an introduction for you to be able to get in touch with me and do something that's personal and effective for you in your life and where you are at this very moment. Sometimes people think to themselves, I don't do well, like in a Skype session. I don't really want to be seen. I'm pretty private, and that's fine. In fact, many of my Skype sessions are done where the person on the other side takes down their video portion. So all I do is hear them, not see them. I want you to know that we can do this any way that's most comfortable for you. Okay? Hey, Seth Boo. So this is, I'm so happy to see people jumping in real quick. This is a very impromptu live stream. Have not done this before, at least not successfully. So this is the first time we're getting audio and visual at the same time. I am going to be also posting a video. This is a process for those that are not YouTube contributors. It takes, and I'm only saying this so you know when you're thinking, gosh, it's been 7 days, 8 days, where's that video? It is a process to get the videos created. The audio and the visual are done with separate instruments. Then they have to be matched. There's editing processes, and then it takes almost an entire day for the video to be rendered, encoded, uploaded, all of that. So it's a process, and I only say that so that you know that I truly devote my personal time to you regularly because I care. I truly, truly care, and I want you to feel that I'm here, that I'm not the person that abandons you, that I'm not the person that's going to let you down, that I'm listening to you. I'd like to know what you want me to bring to my channel for you, because this is a creation that is to help you live your best life. So I hope that that's clear for everybody, and that you know that I'm available to reach out to. If you have a question, email me. If there's something going on in your life, I'm here. So I'm going to give everybody another couple minutes to ask any other questions that you might have, and then we're going to go into a session together right here on the spot, our first live session together. I'm very excited about that. And I'm just checking in with the live chat right now just to see if I've missed anything from you guys. I do encourage, before we do private sessions, and thank you for bringing this up, Smash, I encourage everyone to feel as comfortable as possible with the videos that I have